This is the podcast.
Hello people on the NGCHDvids YouTube page or whatever. My name is Let's Play Elmo and welcome back to the podcast episode 2. Yet again I'm joined with...
Something Squishy, aka Chris.
Pod 100, aka Sexy Mascot.
Nah, sexy will do.
Yeah. I mean, look at that Smurf.
Damn. I'm Smurf
Am I in the
Smurf.
background though? Oh.
Ugh. Look at that Smurf and his Scott.
We're only 32 seconds in and I just made a sex noise.
This is gonna get good. I'm so glad we weren't recording what we said before.
Shush, don't bring attention to it.
No.
Nope.
If it was recording, I can see that being in an outtake at some later point.
Bloopers for the win. Anyway,
do you want me to get on with this?
Yep, might as well, that's what we discussed.
Okay, so hello everybody, and I've been looking at the news this week. I'm probably going to do this every week so long as we do the podcast. Thank you. Okay, let's start off. This is a kind of a non-serious note. Medal of Honor Warfighter, or as we say in Britain, Honor, because they missed out the U. Medal of Honor Warfighter has been released, and the guy on the front, I know at least two people that are disappointed about this, including me, on a not very serious note, has no beard. I'm upset about this fact, but there you go. That's just in there because I thought it was quite good.
I don't have a beard.
Well, I love them, so I'm just going to say carry
Oh,
on.
thanks.
Okay, next. This is getting on to the serious stuff now. Call of Duty, the season of content. The new multiplayer new multiplayer downloadable content for their season of content is called Black Box. It contains 2 Spec Ops missions and 1 multiplayer map inventively named called Black Box. Also, for those of us that don't have Call of Duty Elite, which I know is a lot of people, the 20th of March is going to be the first map pack available to everyone. So that includes Overwatch and the other stuff, which I can't remember. This is for Ross, because I know he's doing some Sims playthrough.
Yeah.
SimCity 5 has been announced.
Ooh.
I don't know if I've been looking at the right trailer or not, but it seems to have a lot of dinosaur-themed buildings in it. But that has definitely been announced.
Shenanigans.
I smell terrible. Oh, I didn't really need to tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is something for me and AchievementHunter.com. As probably a lot of you know, for us gamer score hunters, or score whores as I like to call us, you can only get 200 gamer score from arcade games. Microsoft are going to boost this up to 400 gamer score plus 100 gamer score per every downloadable content added. Assassin's Creed 3 has been announced. This is quite obvious and not as new as we'd like it to be, but you know, hey, it's going to be based in the American War of Independence. You're going to be fighting the British, which is racist to us guys, but oh well. But the systems, I've been looking at some of the contact systems and some of the leaked gameplay, and it actually looks pretty good, apart from the racism.
I told you it did. Told you.
Anyway, next, this is a rumor. I don't want to say this is definitely happening, but I've read this on a couple of websites. The new Xbox, we don't know what its name is, but it's expected to be the Xbox 720.
God, wiggle your nuggets, Chris.
But this is going to supposedly have no disc tray. I don't know how this is going to work, but apparently
I've
we
heard
might not
that.
even have discs at all. We might have chips or recordable programming. And finally, just so this bit, I'm not quite sure if it's recent news or a news later, because I found no date on it. But Marcus Preston, aka Notch, the creator of Minecraft, is to receive a special made BAFTA. And that's the news this week.
Special maid of
Wait,
BAFTA.
yeah, what? What's that?
Yeah.
What a maid was someone at a wedding.
No, a special made BAFTA. It's because of his feat. He's managed to sell a game with over 1.5 million copies before the game was even released.
Ah,
That's pretty
wow.
special.
So
I could do that.
Make him a special BAFTA, apparently. I don't know if that's new or if that's something last year, considering Minecraft's only been out about a year anyway. I doubt it would be last year. So, I don't know when it was, so I just thought I'd throw that in there just in case it was wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay. Right. So shall
there
I
we go.
now tell the amazing story of how I repaired my iPod from certain death?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Alright, so
We haven't heard
basically,
this, so...
for people that don't know this, I broke my iPod about a week ago so that the touchscreen could no longer be used. So no matter what you did, it just wouldn't, like, unlock or anything. So, because I have a bit of a temper when things don't work, and the first thing that goes through my head is, oh fuck it, just break it more.
Don't say.
Hang on. What happens if your PP doesn't work?
Huh?
No, he's not that aggressive with that.
What
Well,
happens if your PP doesn't work?
well, I would say I would open up Pornhub, but the iPod was broken at the time.
Oh.
But anyway,
So-
about how I fixed it. Alright, so I was in like a mindset, oh, I'm just gonna break this thing more. So what I thought I'd do is I would completely destroy everything inside. So I filled up a cup of like a proper jug with water, just put it in there, and just let it like completely just destroy everything inside, like short circuit, whatever. And then the next day I was like, I wonder what happens if I charge it. So I charging it on my Xbox, and it actually works again. So I have no idea
What?
whether the water somehow fixed it. Thing is though, now my iPod screen is darker than usual, and like you can tell it's got watermarks on the like inside of the screen. But it works perfectly though, so I fixed it by breaking it basically. And that's my amazing story of the week.
Sorry, this isn't about anything to do with it, or, well, it is, but I do chemistry and physics at the moment in AS level. It's not easy, but I think even from GCSE, water and electricity won't mix. How the hell did your iPod last with water in its system and being connected?
Magic?
Logic tells me that shouldn't work.
A wizard
Logic
did it.
isn't always right. I mean, look at Troll. That's brilliant. Like, Troll Troll destroys logic.
What's troll?
Well, Troll. I'm not going to go into it.
Okay, fine.
We have half an hour, not 3 weeks.
Well,
Oh, I got something to say.
Okay.
Well, duh, it's a podcast. Of course I got something to say. If you know me, you know that
No.
I love Pac-Man, like, to pieces. It's like my favourite thing that's not real. Apart from Megan Fox. Oh!
Oh!
Wow.
I'm joking.
No.
I'm joking, but Keira Knightley for the win. Right, but basically, right, no haters. But I do like Pac-Man a bit, and today we were shopping, and I saw a Pac-Man top. Oh, and I was like, oh, that wasn't a section. Oh my god, that's two in one podcast. And I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. Like, but I kind of like, I don't know. I'm about to say vintage clothes. That's not the word. Clothes that have Pac-Man or like old school games on it. That's like my tip.
Arcade shirts, kind of like a game room kind of shirts.
Yeah. Like this had like 2 ghosts and then Pac-Man on it. Like other ones like Space Invaders on it. I like that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm playing Pac-Man on my phone, and God, it's so much harder than the PC. I tell you that. Like,
Yeah. My brother's got that 3D Pac-Man on Xbox.
No way!
That's
Oh yeah.
much harder than on PC by far.
Yeah, I had a go at it around my mate's house. I was like, oh my god.
I haven't played on it properly, but it's definitely not as easy as it is on PC. Definitely not.
You play the one on my phone. Like, it's one mode. You go twice as fast, right? The ghosts don't, but you do. But it's hard as hell to turn. It's like, makes me available. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say I love Pac-Man. Just want to throw that out there.
All right. Before we go any further, I just want to bring you back. Basically, before the podcast, we talk about what we want to talk about. Scott said, "I want to talk about Pac-Man and clothing." He did that in literally 2 minutes.
I've got something else, but I don't want to say it now.
Okay.
I want to wait a few weeks.
Yeah. I think I know what you're going to talk about.
I don't, for the record.
Or later on. It was.
No, I told you, Ross doesn't know. Means he wasn't listening.
Anyway, we'll leave that to be a surprise.
Yay!
Ross, is there anything you want to talk about? Well, you
Um,
haven't said. Well, you have.
there's
but
only
yeah,
one
carry
other
on.
thing I can actually mention because I know how this unprofessional it sounds, but I did no preparation for this podcast because I've just been working too much on my college shenanigan shit and ting and all that. But there was one other thing I wanted to mention just briefly. New Pokemon game coming out. Not sure what I think of it. Yada yada. Thing about legendaries fusing with each other. Uh,
What?
basically, the two Pokemon games that recently came out, Pokemon Black and White on the Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
Um, instead of what Nintendo normally does and makes, they will normally make another game to basically follow on that one, not a sequel, like the exact same game, but it'll have a twist to it.
Oh,
But this
like
is,
Ruby Sapphire, and then they made Emerald.
yeah, and
That
then
kind
they
of
made
thing.
Emerald.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
now, instead of doing that, like everyone was expecting Pokemon Grey because Pokemon Black, White,
Yeah.
but instead, what Nintendo have done, or I should say Game Freak, or yeah, what they decided to do was make Pokemon Black and Pokemon White 2, which is a sequel, happens directly after the game, or and I think it's like a few months after or something. I don't know. I haven't seen too much details on it, but what most people know so far because it's just been everywhere on like Pokemon channels and that is that the two legendary dragons, I do not know their names. I'll probably just put annotations because oh wait, Reshiram and I for the love of God I can't
The
remember the
other
other
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one. Basically because apparently to Pokemon like history and that um Reshiram, the other one, and Kararam, I think it's called, which is an ice dragon. They all used to be one being, like like the most powerful dragon type, but then they got separated into three separate forms, which was electric and dragon, fire and dragon, and ice and dragon. And the point of this game is that the ice and dragon type has now got the power to fuse with one of the other dragon types, and now adding in new Pokemon, well, new legendaries basically, and that's all I know for now. And
So
yeah,
what they're doing is they're basically mixing Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh together,
Yay!
pretty
which
much,
albeit are
or
two of my
Pokemon and
favorite
Dragon
games of
Ball
all
Z,
time.
like with
I
the whole
won't lie.
fusion thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
that's
much.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool, actually.
Not sure what I
I,
think about it though, because obviously Team Plasma. Wait, is it? No, wait. Yeah, it is Team Plasma. Team Plasma have been defeated, so I'm not sure what the like headquarters is going to be. So yeah, just have to wait and see.
Well, the thing is, it's 3 months, so they'll probably be reborn in the amazing Game Freak. We will just bring them back regardless,
Yeah, pretty much like
state
Team
of
Rocket.
mind that they have.
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
like Team Rocket.
can I ask, how did Team Rocket ever survive? They went flying away, hit a star or like a lamp,
Scott,
and never
Scott,
died.
Scott, you're talking about the anime. Do not get me started.
Yeah.
Didn't that
We've
happen in the
talked about this
game?
before.
Technically in Pokemon Crystal, they have a line we're blasting off again, but all it does is it fades to black and then refades in.
Oh,
Yeah.
well that's stupid. That's really weird. I just typed in YouTube, right, just to have a look at my views. Poly 100, Naked Megan Fox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ninth on the list is Rick Rolled. What the hell? That's not anything I searched for.
It's probably
Okay.
got it in the description. Don't click on it.
I don't want to.
Anyway, do you want me to, now we've kind of covered that, do you want me to go on to this next thing, the GDC?
Yeah, go for it. Is it the thing I
Okay.
should be excited about?
No, then that's the thing after.
Okay.
So you're going to have to fill in for a bit before we do the next bit.
Okay, I'll talk about my team.
Okay, well, the GDC was last week and part of the week before. I can't remember the exact date, but it's known as the Game Developers Conference. This is kind of where lots of people get awards and get drunk, and we kind of learn about secrets of upcoming games that they don't want to know about because of a few programmers that kind of fall over drunk and start blabbing on to news reporters, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But basically, it's over now, and I have the list of some of the interesting winners of some of the categories. I'm not going to read out all of them because some of them I've never heard of, such as the handheld game of the year.
Sorry.
And the producers, I have no idea because on the website it doesn't explain what games they've been working on. So I can't really go into detail about them.
Yeah.
I could have searched them, but I'm lazy and I'm from Bristol, so I can't be bothered.
Okay. Nosy.
So, okay, what do you think? I'm going to ask a couple of questions. What do you think had the best
that's Chris.
debut and the best downloadable game? What do you think it was? I'll give you a clue. It was in this year's summer.
I don't know.
Was it Arcade of Summer or something like that for the Xbox 360?
The Impossible Game?
Nope.
Um.
And if you have one guess each, because otherwise we could be here for some time.
Sorry to make it sound awkward, but Ross has muted his mic because his mum's in his room.
All right.
That happened to me at the beginning. My mum was like, knocked. I was like, mute.
Ironically, though, I think you're still going to hear the conversation in the recorded version.
All right. That's okay. Well, ignore that, everybody.
It's going to be just me
anyway,
randomly talking at points. So if it sounds like it does make sense, that's why.
Right. Okay. I'm looking forward to watching this. That'll be our total 100% of the views, though. Oh well. Okay, Ross, would you like to guess what this is? Best debut and best downloadable game? One guess each.
Best what? Downloadable game?
The best debut. It's from the Summer of Arcade. From
Minecraft.
Xbox.
Minecraft.
No, this is the previous year, not upcoming.
Oh, I thought you meant this year.
No, this is
Last year.
The Doritos Crash Course because it's free.
Ross,
Give me a minute.
we've got a couple of these to go through, so if you just give one name, we can power through them.
Techno Kitten Adventures.
No, it was Bastion. Do you know that?
Oh,
Never heard of
of
it.
course.
Okay, so it was part of the Summer of Arcade
bad.
or whatever it was called. I have played it and I didn't really like it because the colours, it just kind of looked very dry and I don't know, it's very red and brown, but okay, we obviously don't know that, so move on. What was best technology? Now this is a first-person shooter.
Is this for Xbox and PS3?
Yeah, this is for everything.
COD.
Mag. Wait, no, that didn't come out last year.
It was actually Battlefield 3.
Dang it!
Oh.
Let's move on to, actually this is a good one now.
I'm gonna
What
get
is
yelled
the
at now.
best narrative, the best game design, and best audio?
Skyrim. Arrows to the knee.
Damn it, Scott.
You're about to die by millions of comments.
Yeah.
No, but come on, that's made the game even more popular.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I agree with Scott on this.
Okay, no, it was actually Portal 2.
Why did I not say that? Oh no! I know why, because Jack never shuts up about how offensive the game is.
And finally, I think this is the last interesting one. What was the game of the year?
Oh, Skyrim.
Ross?
All of the above.
Well, the answer was Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. It's
Yes!
won 2 game years this year. So
How can you win two? We're only in 1 year.
I was
well,
technically
it won,
right.
it won before Christmas as well.
How can you win before and after Christmas?
2 different events.
It just can.
It's the only game this year to win Game of the Year for 2011.
Oh, cool.
But there we go. That's kind of that over because the rest of the things here you probably won't have heard of, like Bastion.
Never heard of it. I thought it was that Kinect Army game.
I know what I know like what Bastion is. I just haven't played it.
All right.
Well, that makes one of us.
Like I say, I have played it. It wouldn't be my choice. I think I would rather go for Fruit Ninja Connect because that is just a lot of fun. But yeah, that's it basically. I played Bastion. I didn't like it as much as a lot of people did, but that's just me. I have a weird taste about.
Yes.
I know what this is about.
That was just. Yes, I completely blanked. Oh yeah. I was like, yes, I know. I got really excited. That was my go, and then completely forgot everything.
It's like you know what you do in primary school. It's a show and tell. It's
Yeah.
my thing.
Oh
It's
my
my
God.
thing. Oh, what do I say?
Yeah, you go. This is a picture. Thank you for listening.
Really? That's the best you did? The best I did, I brought in 12 puppies into show and tell.
I
I
brought
brought in a
rock.
box that had puppies in.
I brought in a rock.
Ross, do you remember your rock at school?
Just put it on the table.
Oh my
and
God,
just go,
what did I call him?
Hello. This is what I brought in for show and tell, and I must have rambled on for about 5 minutes because everyone's look when I gave up. It was...
Ross actually had a pet rock that he hid in school.
Yeah, he was like everywhere around school. Like every day I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna quickly move him from there. And then I'd go
He
around.
hid in the tree hole one day and came back the next day and was like, it's still here! Right, anyway, back to my point, apart from forgetting. This Transformers fan. Basically, if you're a fan of the TV, the film Transformers, it's nothing like that. This is more realistic Transformers. Ones don't look like, I don't know, a scrapyard chucked together. No offense, I love them, but they're not classic awesome. And basically, it's a follow-on of Transformers War for Cybertron, which is a great game, by the way, and it's called Fall of Cybertron. Transformers Fock. That's actually what it's called. Transformers Fock. It's not porn. It's not dubstep. It's that's what dubstep is. Audio Transformers porn. Right. Radio porn. Right. Basically, it's set when the Autobots are losing and they got to retreat and things. I've done my research because I'm a geek for Transformers. But I've got a very important question and statement and thing that they've done wrong. The Dinobots, right, were created after the Autobots crashed into Earth. I'm a complete geek, sorry if you're losing what I'm talking about. Autobots crashed on Earth, were offline for 4 million years. They found some fossils when they woke up and created Dinobots. How the hell are the Dinobots on Cybertron before they crash? They have no record of dinosaurs. And that is where it's gone wrong.
It was a wizard bot.
Oh my gosh, there's an image now of Darren Brown going, "Pudding!" Yeah. But the only theory I've got is how they could have got there is if this is set when they return, after all that, and they return to Cybertron to try and get it back, but failed again. So that's my only solution.
Okay.
I don't understand how they could have made such a big mistake. I'm not complaining, I love the Dinobots. But there you go, that's my rant. Oh,
Okay.
On the subject of rants, how long have we got left?
I completely lost track. I'm enjoying myself too much.
Linky Fake. Stop touching yourself.
Okay, hang on.
Just finish up. They're disturbing. I looked at my lava lamp. Yay! And then, there's just a huge trail going up here. I was like, ugh! Just finish up here. Ba-doing. Ow, ow, ow. That was me touching a hot lava lamp.
Well, while we're waiting for the amount of time that we actually have left in this, I'm going to go on my own little rant. I'm going to try and keep it short, or else these guys will start yelling things into the mic until I'm quiet. They already know what I'm about to say.
Can I just say, you might want to make this a little bit shorter than I think it's going to be.
Don't worry, I
basically
just want to quickly clear something up about this. Because I've been saying that, obviously, I've got a lot of talk about the Pokemon anime. I never said whether I was, a fan of it or not a fan of it. And I'll just simply say, I hate that show so much. The story just annoys me. The characters just... and the episodes just make me want to cry when I look at it. And if I ever get a chance to go into more detail, who knows, I'll probably put an episode of my channel of me I could do an almost thoughts on Pokemon. Oh my god.
I don't think YouTube lets you post a 4-hour video.
Oh well, maybe 4 hours later. But yeah, like I said, I just want to keep it short and sweet for now.
I'm
For
so
now.
glad I didn't say what I was just about to say.
Oh.
I'll say it after this.
Alright, so should we end the podcast here, or do we have a bit more?
No, Chris, you gotta make me happy. That's one thing.
Okay. I'll try and make this as short as possible. Okay.
That's what she said. Sorry.
Okay. I'm just gonna list the name of the game, and I want to see Scott's reaction
Oh,
first.
yeah, this.
Black Ops 2.
Yay!
Okay.
Oh!
I've been doing some research this week into Black Ops 2 because, as we know, Activision published the domain name Black Ops 2, and there have been rumors floating around that it is Black Ops 2. There are unconfirmed confirmations from Treyarch saying that they are making this game. Like I said, none of these confirmations are actually being confirmed through videos or actual people setting it. However, this week, on the 11th of March, there was a video posted concerning the Black Ops 2 beta screen. This is unconfirmed as of yet, but we can see a couple of things from this. At the top of the list, it says feedback, which kind of makes me think it is a true beta screen. However, a lot of people believe it's fake. It is in the shape of the World at War campaign like screen, the main menu, which kind of does point towards it being a fake. However,
Damn it.
halfway down the list is something which has got me very excited and making me hope that it is actually the real thing. There is a menu title called Zombie Campaign.
No
Now,
way.
I have got the URL for this, so you can see it. Treyarch are trying to bring this video down. The actual video doesn't look very, or the actual screen doesn't look very professional, but it does look good all the same. So it could be a fake. I specifically hope it isn't. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say.
Oh my
There's
god,
there's only
zombie
one
killer
thing I need to know.
campaign.
Can I start dolphin diving again, or whatever diving it is? Because I know Scott yells at me every time I mention the wrong type of dive.
Sorry.
Oh,
my headset
this
fell out.
is basically all we know about Black Ops 2 so far. Is that there might be another Treyarch Call of Duty campaign that is called Black Ops 2. There is no official confirmation of anything as of yet. So the answer to that is probably, as it's a Treyarch game. If it was an Infinity Ward or anything else, then possibly not. However, one thing I just forgot about this thing is that another reason why it proves to look like a beta screen is that every time the cursor hovers over multiplayer or zombie campaign, it grays out, like inaccessible, however you pronounce that. I know I can't say it. So that kind of looks pretty good. But as it's got zombies in it, I'm holding my hopes up, and I hope it's real. As I said, I'm going to send Ross the URL to put in the bottom of the, or in the comment section, or wherever you put it. I've forgotten what you call it. The Dropbox. And that's Black Ops 2 in a nutshell, as of yet. And I'll keep people posted.
Okay.
Okay.
So there we go.
Alright. So should we end it off here then? Because I think we've got about, I don't know, I'd say about 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Thank you for watching. Much love. I love you. Don't use place this time, please.
Same
Thank
here, and
you.
if you guys have enjoyed the podcast, please remember to give it a like and favourite, just because then we know we're doing a good job, basically.
Yay!
We're not asking you to subscribe, but as we said on our last video, we tend to not like that. We don't
Yeah.
like it when people say it, so we're not telling you to subscribe. We're just saying if you like it, show your support.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, we are
Okay.
going to end it here, guys. We are going to try and record podcasts every Thursday if we can. If not, we'll move it to another day. But uploading wise, they will be uploaded on Fridays because I do not go to college on that day. And on that note, guys, hope you enjoyed the podcast. Just want to say,
Bye.
yeah, bye.
Goodbye.